Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are situated about 8 miles. West of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their quarterback. Back in the NFL for the first time since 2016, it's Colin Kaepernick.
A true dual threat at the quarterback position. And let's remember it back in the 2012 season. That game in the playoffs that he had against Green Bay. Ran for 181 yards and 2 scores. Threw for 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of potential he brings to the table every time he steps on the field.
And that's caught. It's Hogan.
Kaepernick's pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
36
They'll
yards.
roll him out right. And open here is Hogan. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
At the 39-yard.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Jamison Crowder.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Okay, it's time for me to break out my thesaurus for that one. And I don't have anything. That was amazing. One-handed in this weather. I mean, you know the ball's got to be slick. But to be able to catch it and come down with it, what do they call that? The process of the catch? He completed it all the way through.
Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets.
Daniel Brown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the slant, complete to Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Kaepernick to throw. A screen to Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Chris.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And that is pulled in by Herndon for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Bengals, nothing.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. On the return, Phillips. So we come upon halftime with our score. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
14. Bengals, nothing.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. On the return, Phillips. Now a hit and a loose football.
On the play. Recovered by the Jets.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And it is now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Jets take over.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Ficken for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. New York set to take the field, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
For the point after, Sam Ficken. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Picking on now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lot? And a loose football.
Burrow's pass.
A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got his man, Boyd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.